Picture this. You've met someone who makes your heart flutter, but there's a catch. They're 1,000 miles away. You're in one city, they're in another, and the miles between you stretch wider than the Grand Canyon. Welcome to the world of long-distance relationships. It's a world where FaceTime becomes your best friend, and your phone is glued to your hand like a lifeline. It's a world filled with late-night conversations, yearning, and the constant checking of different time zones. It's a world where your heart feels happy and heavy all at once. It's a world that's frustrating and fascinating, filled with paradoxes. It's a world that's both heartbreaking and heartwarming, where absence truly makes the heart grow fonder. Sounds familiar? It's a modern tale of romance, but don't worry, we've got some tips to help. Stay tuned as we navigate this roller coaster ride of love, distance, and everything in between. So, how can you build a strong emotional connection when you're miles apart? It's simpler than you think. Firstly, sharing experiences is a vital aspect of forming emotional connections. You might not be able to physically be in the same place, but thanks to the wonders of technology, you can still share moments together. Watch a movie at the same time, cook the same meal, or even take a virtual walk together. These shared experiences create a common ground, fostering a sense of togetherness. But sharing experiences isn't just about doing things together. It's also about opening up and sharing your thoughts, your dreams, your fears. This leads us to our next strategy: deep and meaningful conversations. In a world where small talk rules, dare to delve deeper. Ask about their aspirations, their values, their experiences. Share your own too. Don't be afraid to be vulnerable. These conversations can bridge the gap of miles, building a bond that is stronger and more resilient. And while you're having these conversations, remember to show empathy. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of another. It's about putting yourself in their shoes, feeling what they feel. This is especially crucial in a virtual setting where physical cues are absent. So when they share something, really listen. Respond with understanding and compassion. Show them that you're there, even if you're not physically present. You see, building an emotional connection virtually isn't about grand gestures or expensive gifts. It's about being present, being open, and being empathetic. It's about sharing experiences, having meaningful conversations, and showing empathy. So even though you might be miles apart, remember this: distance is just a number. It doesn't define your relationship. What defines your relationship is the emotional connection you build. And with these strategies, you can build a connection that is not only strong but also meaningful and enduring. Remember, the distance is just a number if you can connect emotionally. While virtual relationships can be exciting, they also come with their own set of challenges. Just as in the physical world, the digital realm has its own unique obstacles that can sometimes make communication difficult. Miscommunication, for instance, can be a common pitfall. Without the benefit of body language or tone of voice, messages can often be misconstrued. To combat this, it's essential to be clear and concise with your words. If something seems unclear, don't hesitate to ask for clarification. Remember, it's always better to over-communicate than to fall into misunderstandings. Feelings of loneliness can also creep in, especially in the quiet moments when the screens are off and the distance feels especially vast. It's important to remember that it's okay to feel this way. To mitigate these feelings, try to maintain a balance in your life outside of the relationship. Engage in hobbies, spend time with friends, and take care of your mental and physical health. Lack of physical intimacy is perhaps the most obvious challenge in a virtual relationship. While it's impossible to fully replicate the warmth of a hug or the comfort of a hand held through a screen, there are still ways to maintain a sense of closeness. Plan virtual dates, watch movies together online, or even just fall asleep on a video call. Small acts like these can help to bridge the physical gap and create shared experiences. Another significant challenge is coping with time zone differences. However, a little creativity can go a long way in managing this. You could schedule a breakfast date while your partner has dinner, or even read a bedtime story to each other. Finally, trust is the cornerstone of any relationship, but it's especially vital in a virtual one. Trust that your partner is doing their best, just as you are, and remember to communicate openly about any fears or insecurities you may have. In the end, overcoming the challenges of a virtual relationship requires patience, understanding, and a lot of communication. But with these tools in hand, you'll find that the distance doesn't seem so vast, and the connection can be just as strong, if not stronger, than those formed in person. With patience and understanding, these hurdles can be conquered. Missing the thrill of a date night? We've got you covered. Making virtual dates feel real is all about creating shared experiences and moments of connection. Imagine, you're both watching the same movie, miles apart, yet laughing at the same jokes and shedding a tear at the same emotional scenes. Or how about a virtual cook-off? You both prepare the same recipe and enjoy a meal together, chatting about your day as if you're dining at the same table. And let's not forget the classic virtual game night, where friendly competition makes for some memorable moments. These shared experiences build a sense of intimacy, making virtual dates feel as personal and genuine as a candlelit dinner. And remember, it's not about the activities themselves, it's about the shared laughter, the thoughtful conversation, the moments of connection. Remember, it's not about what you do, but how you make each other feel. So, let's recap what we've discussed today. We've delved into the fascinating realm of virtual love, uncovering strategies to build strong emotional connections across any distance. Remember, it's all about authenticity and consistency. Sharing your thoughts, dreams, and even your daily routine can create a sense of closeness, despite the miles between you. We've also navigated the turbulent waters of challenges in virtual relationships. The key is communication. It's the bridge that can overcome any obstacle, fostering a sense of intimacy that feels as real as the warmth of a handheld. And let's not forget our tips for making virtual dates feel real. A shared movie night, a virtual cooking date, or even a digital stroll in a virtual park can add that personal touch, making your date feel genuine and heartfelt. Remember, a strong virtual connection can make any distance seem insignificant. Happy connecting!